All right, we are live, local, and backbreaking. Hi, everybody. This is Mike, aka Mike in the Truck, along with Chris Slovick, who is halfway around the world, and I'm not kidding when I say that. Chris, welcome.
Hey, welcome there, Mike. And like any time else, right now it is 10 in the morning here in Thailand, and I know it's 11 at night, but yet our backgrounds make it look like I'm at night and you're in the morning.
It's the
So
opposite.
yeah, it is just my apartment's naturally a dark apartment. That's because it's about 100 degrees outside with, I would say, about 80% humidity. And it's typical April. April is the hottest month in Thailand. So April and September. So right
Interesting.
now it is July's nice. You get a relief in July, but then it just gets right back up again.
All right. Well, we're here. It's in springtime, and my grass is actually coming up pretty good. We're still in between hot and cold, or just kind of on the nippy side. It was 50 today. So, and we had some nice rain recently. So plants are starting to pop up. But anyway, speaking of popping up, here we got this game about to pop up. If I do this right, let me see if I get this right. Whoops, where am I going, mouse? There we go, full screen. Okay, Cowboys, Patriots. Roger Staubach against Tom Brady. Who do you like?
Well, these are two very underrated teams, really. When people think of New England, they think of the later years. When people think of Dallas, they think of the later years. I like this matchup. I think they're very, very close. Both teams have comeback quarterbacks. I'm going to say, though, Tom Brady, because of the nature of a comeback. It's going to be passing. Tom Brady's really good. They have a really good passing game. But yes, people forget these two teams are so alike, and it's crazy. And New England's defense was better than their offense. People forget that there were two different eras in New England, and there were two different eras of Dallas. Um, I think this will be a low-scoring game. I believe the 31 over under. That's 17-14. I can see that. I really can, but I don't know. I want to say Dallas, but I think New England. It's just so hard to pick against them.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I think I'm going to take Dallas in the upset. New England's favored by one, but I think I'm going to take Dallas in the upset. I think their defense is going to be a little much. Their defense was actually top notch in this era. Let's see. We got Roger Staubach, who is overall in this year. Um, where is his overall rating? 89. And let's take a look at Tom Brady. He's actually got an overall of 80. Staubach's actually got him beat a little bit. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this one goes. I mean, I have a feeling Dallas is going to pull off the upset.
It's quite possible. This game basically flip a coin. And a football manager reference, it's penalty kicks on this one.
All right, well, I hand it off to you. Here comes the kickoff.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Mike Clark to kick off. We're underway. 71 Dallas and 2003 New England. And we'll bring it out. Johnson. And a beat. And that's Bethel Johnson to the 29. 1st and 10 for New England. Oh, Brady. Back to throw. 7-step drop. He's going to go deep. Intercepted. Herb Adderley with the interception. Not the way Tom Brady wanted to start. And New England, I mean, I know they're at home, but this is typical New England. And then come back and win a game. So it'll be 1st down and 10. There's a flag on the play. Here's Garrison. Penalty. It's a penalty. It'll be offsides in New England. They're going to decline, and it'll be first down Dallas. First down and 10. Thomas.
Second down.
It'll be second and 10. Second down and 10. Staubach.
Third down.
It'll be third and 8. They need to get closer from Mike Clark. They go to Thomas. They get a little bit closer. And now they're in field goal range. It'll be first down for Dallas. First down and 10. Staubach.
Second down.
To the 22. It'll be second down and 10. Second down and 10. Nothing. It'll be third down and 12 now. Third and 12. Staubach. Through the middle to Richardson. They got field goal yardage. And now Mike Clark is going to try a 36-yarder. From 36 yards. It's a coin flip. And this one is heads as it's good. And Dallas has an early 3-0 lead. 8 plays 35 yards. So far, Dallas is, well, they're looking good. Offensively, they got it on a surprise. Real no down the field. Here's Johnson. Here he goes on the run up to the 35. So it'll be first down and 10. They got 3 in the backfield here. Brady the cloud. And
second down.
Second and 7. Second and 7. Brady again to throw. Brady's got all the time in the world. He's going deep again. And it is caught by Deion Branch. And down to the 23-yard line. Deion Branch. And they picked on Herb Adderley again. Adderley with the interception last time. And Brady goes deep. Look at this. Early on, I did not expect this. I expected punt, 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 punt. And now we got big plays and everything. Teams are even. It'll be first down and 10. Brady. They go to Branch again. Branch to the 10. He's going all the way. And New England has made it 6-3. And it's funny that Tom Brady gets the touchdown pass on that because Deion Branch did all the work. And it's just a short. And it's carry the extra point. And it is up over. Oh, let's see that. It is good. So 7-3 early on, New England. And Vinatieri will kick off. High and deep. Short of the end zone. Here comes Cliff Harris. And Harris fearlessly going through the line. He doesn't have to worry. Jack Landon.
Second down.
Staubach, a gain of 1. It'll be second and 9. Second down and 9. Staubach. And the throw is incomplete. It'll be third down and 9. Third and 9. Staubach back to throw. They throw to Thomas. Thomas a first down and more. And Thomas to the 42. A first down for Dallas. Dallas is driving down the field. Staubach. Incomplete. It'll be second down. Second and 10. Halfway through the first. Staubach to throw. Staubach looking. And he's got Hayes. Bob Hayes. A gain of 14 down to the New England 40. And it'll be first down and 10. First and 10. Staubach. And it's incomplete. Second down and 10. Second and 10. We'll go to Calvin Hill. Here's Hill. And that's going to be a first down. I believe Calvin Hill was from Yale. Maybe I'm wrong. Was he Yale or Harvard? One of those. First down. They give to Williams up the middle. Williams down to the 15. Remember, New England has always had trouble with deep run on defense. And it'll be first and goal. First down and goal. for the Dallas Cowboys. Slovick, the blitz is on. They go to Garrison.
Second down.
And Walt Garrison gets 3. It'll be second and goal. Roman Pfeiffer with the stop. Second and goal. Slovick ahead of the 1. They're going to move it back to the 2-yard line. Third and goal. Nothing. And now they got a kick. Maybe they might go for it. They might take it all. They're going to get 2 chances at this. They poke it through. That should be good. And they're going to decline. It is good. So 7-6. That could hurt Dallas now. They get all the way down and they're getting field goals instead of touchdowns. It'll be high and over the 1-yard line. A pass runs the ball. A pass to the 26. It'll be first down. First and 10. Brady. It'll be second down. Bob Lilly with the stop. Brady again. The blitz is on. They go to
third down.
30-yard line. It'll be third down and 6. Third and 6 for New England. Brady. They're going to throw, and it is caught by Deion Branch. He's having a great game. It'll be first down and 10. First and 10 for New England could be the last play. Brady gives the ball to Kevin Falk. And across midfield. And that will end the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, very offensive football game. My goodness. 194 total yards. And I'll tell you what, right now, Mike in a truck, it's 7-6, but this is all offense so far.
All offense except for the very first play where Brady got intercepted, but it only gave Dallas 3 points. Aside from that, you're right. This is all offense, both teams. I'm a little surprised at this. I figured both defenses would be giving offenses problems, but with the exception of that first pick, it's been all offense.
The running yardage for Dallas, it's impressive, but a little unsurprising because New England, their Achilles heel, every franchise, every dynasty has an Achilles heel. And for New England, it is stopping the run on defense. The teams that have beaten New England in this 20-year run of Belichick all have big running games that day. So as you can see right now, the receiving, they're just Gloucester Richardson with the catch. And as you can see, it's New England, Deion Branch with the whole thing. And that means that they're going to have to mess up their coverage and the others might get involved. But Herb Adderley with the interception for Dallas. As you can see, only 6 tackles so far for Dallas as we begin the second quarter here. Brady on the 49. Brady throws to Kevin Falk and a first down and more. He might have a foot race down to the 15. The 14-yard line and a first down for New England. Wow, this is an exciting game. It's like, yeah, Brady to Falk, and here's
second down.
Get 6 more. It'll be second down and 4. Second and 4. Brady. Intercepted in the end zone. There's a penalty on the play, though. There's a penalty. It's going to be on the 1-yard line. They're going to decline the illegal block. They're going to get it on their own 1.
Wow.
So this might be, who knows? But that was a huge interception. That's Brady's second one of the day.
The first one led to 3 points for Dallas, but now Dallas is on their 1, so we'll see what happens. But think about that. Brady has thrown an interception in each quarter that we've had so far. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
This is a surprise. I mean, I figured people would have trouble getting yardage, which they're not, or getting passes off, which they're not. But I mean, give Dallas credit; they picked off Brady twice.
They do. This is the old Brady where he's like this, and then he goes into a telephone booth and he comes out in a different uniform and throws 20 straight touchdown passes. So here we go. Here's Staubach.
Potential safety alert, but here we
I
go.
know. Oh, this Brady could have 5 points off his interception. Thomas gets nothing there. He gets 1, but they're still backed up. It'll be 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9. They go to Calvin. Here he fumbles it now. New England gets it, and that's huge. That is huge. Calvin Hill with a big fumble. They got out to the 5-yard line, and there's the fumble, and New England is 5 yards away.
Back-to-back turnovers. Wow.
Now, can Dallas stop New England? 4 plays from the 5. Brady, nothing there. Now, there's a penalty. And it's going to be a face mask, and they're going to do it from the 3 now. 1st down and goal. Motion, Brady, the foul, and nothing.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down and goal. Oh, they actually lost one. 2nd and goal. From the 4. Brady,
3rd down.
3rd down and goal. 3rd and goal. Brady. Nothing, so Dallas holds them out of the end zone. It looks like they were a little bit shy in throwing into the end zone, but Vinatieri to make it 10-6. And Vinatieri, he might have missed it, and he did miss it. It's wide left, so New England gets nothing out of there. Oh, my goodness. New England gets absolutely nothing. They throw an interception in the end zone, and they miss a field goal after getting a turnover.
That was just absolutely nuts what we've just witnessed. New England's like dancing, knocking on the door, and wow, can't get in, get a break, can't get in again, and miss a field goal.
And it's New England, too. It's not like it's some team trying to beat New England. And you say, oh, well, hey, look, they could have beat New England, but they did this. No, this is New England themselves.
Yeah. Just to let you know, we have a couple of kind people who are in here right now. Methadone for Life is in here, stunned. He's chatting in here, stunned at the results. And I hope I pronounced this right. Madrika. He says, good evening. I binge watched these simulations of world championships of the past that you guys produce and show. Well, thank you for that.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, both of you, for watching. And if you want to type in comments, man, we always like to comment on the comments.
Well, Methadone for Light has been, cheering for the Cowboys, saying it's a great quarterback matchup with Staubach versus Brady. Methadone for Life says you guys are awesome. Well, we appreciate it. We're a couple knuckleheads just trying to have fun.
Yeah. One that's stuck in a jungle halfway around the world.
Yeah. And he puts LOL wide left. How insane is his first half?
Oh,
it's
crazy.
Insane. Yeah, this game is nuts, without a doubt.
All right, so here's Staubach now. 1st down and 10. Thomas, he's going to throw himself, and it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. He tried something there. He tried to open it up. Staubach. He's got plenty of time. He's going deep. He's got a man. It is caught by Bambi and Lance Allward.
Wow.
27, a gain of 53. You can replay right here. Watch Staubach all the time in the world. And Lance Allworth, he was for the Chargers. I believe he's the last player to play in the Super Bowl that did not wear a face mask. And it'll be 1st down and 10. 1st and 10. Staubach. The fake. And Gloucester Richardson, a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Staubach again. Staubach, the blitz is on. He got time. It is incomplete.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3 for Staubach. They give to Thomas and a first down to the 12. Roman Piper with the stop. It'll be 1st down and 10. Staubach to Walt.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd down and 8. Brewski and Piper getting all their stops. Garrison on the counter.
3rd down. Out of
It'll
bounds.
be 3rd down and 5.
No more settling for field goals. You guys got to put it in the end zone right here.
Well, if we were Chuck Noll or some of those other coaches and we go for it, oh my goodness, yeah. That was crazy last week. Chuck Noll going for it. Staubach 3rd and 5. Dallas, they got to start getting touchdowns.
Did you see that? Bob Hayes fell down.
Oh.
He fell down. Watch the replay.
Let's see, bullet
He
ball.
fell down. That might have been 6 points.
It would have been, and this is now a field goal now. Mike Clark, this will be 24 yards for this field goal. There's a flag, and Clark, it is up and good. Oh, they're going to have to kick it again. And it's that second kick that always gets you. Because now it will be 29 yards. High and good. The 29-yard field goal is good. It is 9-7, and Dallas has a lead here halfway through the second. Well, for Dallas, I mean, I can see their offense starting to fade a little bit because that was one long pass to Allworth, and then just, I mean, they got a first down, but it wasn't as fluid as the other drive. Here's Brady. It'll be 1st and 10. Brady. Nothing there. And it'll be 2nd down and 9. The defense is starting to take over. Brady the throw. And as I say that, there's a penalty on the play. And it's roughing the passer, and it's 15 more. So New England at midfield. That's why Dallas has to get touchdowns. There's 3 field goals.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 10. I mean, it could be 17-7 now, Dallas. But they had goal to go, 2 of them, and both field goals.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and 9. 3rd down and 9. And the blitz is on Brady. And Brady goes down. Tom Brady goes down. George Andre. And it'll be 4th and 16. And Walter will catch. There's a flag. And we're going to have to see what that is. 9-7 Dallas. Penalty to the 22. There's a penalty, and New England accepts. It's offsides on Dallas, and New England's going to punt again. So, there's another flag. Walter, let's see where he kicks this from, and he's going to pin it inside the 20 to the 15. And it's another offsides. Now they're going to kick it again, or maybe go for it. Here's Walter. Watch the face. Remember that last one was to the 11. Let's see where this one goes. And Harris to the 7. So that is a big penalty. Those were big as it gets Dallas back there. 9-7. 1st and 10. Staubach to Williams. Through the first down. A nice mix of running and passing for Dallas. They go to Thomas again.
2nd down.
That's going to be Dwayne Thomas. 2nd and 5. Staubach motion. And it'll be 3rd down and 4. McGinnis with the stop. They're going to get one more play before the warning. 3rd and 4. Alvin Hill. And nothing. It'll be 4th and 5. And that's the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes. A crazy game right now. Dallas can't score a touchdown, but they have 197 yards in a half. And 2 minutes to go. I mean, the worst part is they got to give it to Brady. And in this game, in this simulation, Brady is Superman under 2 minutes.
Yeah, well, look at his numbers. He's 8 of 11 and 2 picks. So basically, he's completed every pass, whether to his own team or to the Cowboys, but he's only had one incomplete pass. But Staubach has Staubach numbers. Uh, New England's actually out rushing Dallas, um, but Dallas definitely has the yards here. I it's Dallas is. Look at the time of possession. They've had the ball over 7 minutes longer, but I got to tell you, they got to get in the end zone. If they want to win this game, they got to get in the end zone. They can't keep settling for all these field goals. They've got to get in the end zone, in the red zone. They've got to. They were lucky when they stopped New England inside their 5 and they missed the field goal. They've got to do this and get in the end zone because New England is not going to be sitting like this forever. They're going to come probably in the second half. They're going to explode.
Yeah, you can't keep Brady down like this. He only gets better. He's not going to choke enough. You need that buffer zone. You need that buffer of about 2 scores. If you can get that. But right now they're giving it to Brady as they're going to kick on a 4th and 5. They're going to give it to him. And when he's the best. Right now, if you can stop Brady under 2 minutes, that's like halfway to a win. Oh, up to the 41. Now here comes New England. This, if you stop them here, that's big. Brady to Brown. Down a gain of a few. It'll be 2nd down and 5. They hurry to the line. 2nd and 5. Brady, and that's going to be on Dallas again. Penalties are killing them. It'll be 1st and 10. They're in Dallas territory now. Brady to throw, and he's got 1st down. And this is what they do. They're going to hurry it up. 1:11 to go. Here comes New England. They go to
2nd down.
Again, it'll be 2nd and 7. Timeout New England. They have 2 left. Brady to throw down the middle. It's intercepted. Oh, that's his 3rd. Cornell Green. And Cornell Green, that is big. And now it's going to be Slovick. Oh, a big interception. Again, that's like winning half the game there. Yes, it'll be 1st and 10. Staubach down. It'll be 2nd and 18. They got the lead, though. Dallas a timeout. 2nd down. Staubach. He's going to throw it, intercepted by Izzo. And this is hated because they get outplayed all first half, and the team does that. And New England will get ahead, and they'll all say it's Tom Brady. And it's intercepted by Izzo. Right there. New England and before. These are 2 different New England teams. This one is very balanced. And Larry Izzo with a huge interception. Could be a turning point. And again, New England on the 5. 1st and goal, 2 timeouts. Brady has 3 interceptions. Brady, he's going to throw in the end zone. Incomplete. 2nd down. 2nd and goal. 41 seconds to go. Brady to throw. Incomplete again. They can't get in. It'll be 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Brady to the end zone. Touchdown, Johnson. Lead. Brady on the last down he could comes back and throws a touchdown. It is so hard for them to get the ball now. The defense is over. And let's see what they go. I think they might go for one. They will. And Terry, and there it is. Up, over, and good. 29 seconds to go in the 2nd. It's New England 14, Dallas 9. And there's the kick. High and deep. And it'll be in the end zone with Harris. It'll be 1st down and 10. 1st and 10 for Dallas. 29 seconds. Drawback over.
2nd down. Penalty.
There's a penalty, and let's see what it is. Interference, so they're going to get it back. They're going to get all the way up to 21. The clock will stop on that. Staubach. Incomplete.
Second
It'll be
down.
second down. 2nd and 10. Down. There was movement early, and it is going to be 3rd and 18. They're going to decline. 3rd and 18. Staubach. Staubach should just let the clock run out. He should, and he will. Halftime. It is New England 14, Dallas 9. I'll be back in a second. Go ahead, Mike, in the truck. Only 18 yards rushing for New England, 92 for Dallas, but that 92 has been up there for a lot of the second quarter.
Yeah, they've outgained New England, mainly on the ground. Staubach's throwing, he's having some difficulty now, but Tom Brady is, with the exception of those 3 picks, if you ignored that, 11 for 17, that's very Tom Brady-esque. Dallas is winning time of possession by 7 minutes. And I'll be honest with you, I mean, this could be 21-14 Dallas instead of 14-9 New England. Dallas should have, but they just couldn't get in the end zone. They had all those opportunities. They just could not get it in the end zone. Staubach 7 of 14 for 50%. Brady 11 for 17, 64.7%, but he's got 3 picks, 2 touchdowns and 3 picks. Just bizarre, insane numbers. Where Staubach has 1 pick. Rushing, this is very Dallas-esque. Walt Garrison, Dwayne Thomas are pretty much sharing runs. Williams has a few. I mean, they've actually divided it up amongst all the running backs pretty well. And even Staubach's taken off a couple times. Meanwhile, for New England, they only have 8 rushes, and Smith is the rushing leader with 4 attempts for 3 yards. New England just cannot run the ball against Dallas. Receiving, Branch 4 receptions for 81 yards and a touchdown, and Johnson has the 1 touchdown to end the half. For Dallas, it's really spread out evenly amongst everybody. I mean, Richardson's got 2 receptions, but everybody else has 1. Lance Allworth had that huge bomb reception, which was absolutely stunning to watch. Defensively, I mean, look at this. Adderley, Green, and Edwards all have interceptions of Tom Brady, and Andre has a sack. For New England, Hamilton has a sack. So does Teddy Bruschi, and Izzo has the interception. Oh, and they actually had Bruschi had a fumble recovery too. This game is just nuts. I mean, I picked at the beginning of the game, I thought Dallas was going to pull the upset, and they still could. But defensively, the defense doesn't show up unless it's a turnover for these teams, for both of them. I mean, it's been all offensive, and then all of a sudden there's a crazy turnover. That's been the name of this game for both teams. But Dallas has got to get in the end zone. I mean, they can't dilly-dally around anymore. They've got to get in the end zone if they want to have any shot of beating the Patriots. Chris, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree there. I think with Dallas says you win. Here's the funny part about New England games. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about New England because I always respected their dynasty. But here's the thing. Tom Brady has 3 interceptions and all that, but the most important interception was thrown by Roger Staubach. And Staubach threw that interception at the end of the half to Izzo, and that was the most important one. So you got to almost be a perfect team to beat a New England team. Dallas played really, really well. They're outgaining New England. They're down there, but they couldn't get in the end zone, as you said. But then they have that one mistake by Staubach, and now all of a sudden they're down because without that mistake, no doubt they're probably leading at halftime. They're absolutely probably leading at halftime without that mistake.
But even if they were, I would still be fretting because you can't keep Tom Brady in the game like this, and you're keeping him in the game even though your defense is containing the run, and you make Brady throw the ball. So you can key on the pass more, which is probably why they have all 3 of these picks. Still, it's still Tom Brady. You got to get in the end zone. I mean, Dallas has really got to regroup, and their offense has got to come out firing on all 8 cylinders, or this could end up being a bloodbath. But I'll tell you, in the chat, we've got people talking about they love the old games. They love watching the old games on YouTube. You're not the only one. I do that. I was watching an old Washington LA Rams game. Monday Night Football. I love Monday Night Football. I love Al Michaels. I love the original crew. I love Al Michaels' era. When Monday Night Football left ABC for ESPN, I tuned out. I mean, to me, Sunday Night Football now is Monday Night Football. What it was back then is the closest thing to it. But anyway.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, because it's with so much football there is now. The mystique of the Monday night game and the way we can get football now, it's almost like you get your fix on Sunday and you get all of it, and then you're just worn out on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then on Monday, it's like, oh, I got a game that starts at 8:30 that I won't be able to stay up and watch.
No, I'm
because
just done.
You have work the next day.
See, Monday Night Football was an event. It's not an event anymore.
Yeah,
we've got Thursday Night Football now. They're over flooding it.
Yeah, I remember the Steelers used to have on Monday Night Football was almost like it was like a week buildup. It was almost like a playoff game every time the Steelers were on Monday night. Starting from that Tuesday and Wednesday, there was a buildup. Like the local news would go around, and then, okay, well, the Steelers are getting prepared. It was like the lead story, when they played the Bills on Monday night games. Those were big. And, now today it's just like, oh, okay, well, it's a rescheduled Sunday game now. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, it's a turnoff to me now. I really don't. It's like I don't care about Monday Night Football. I really don't. Ever since it left ABC, I just haven't. I've tried to watch it, and I just can't. But
and with the parody, parody in the NFL, I was going to say, as you hit the button for the next thing, parody in the NFL, it's really just another game. Right. Whereas when the NFL was a little top heavy, those were teams that you were Thomas. Oh, he almost. I thought he was going to break that one. Mike Thomas. I thought he did. I was going to be like, oh, my God.
Well, that would be a touchdown that Dallas could have absolutely used.
Yeah. I'm like, Ike Thomas. But Ike Thomas to 33. It'll be first down and 10. Staubach. That bullet, Bob Hayes, who fell down. He fell down earlier, costing 6 points. And they'll get a first down here. Tackled by Alex Whippus, Ty Law. Thomas is going to throw. He had 2 people open, but he just couldn't throw it. It's second down. I'm wondering, Tom Landry. I don't want to say anything bad about him, but they go to Thomas. This is Wayne Thomas, and he's the yard short.
Out of bounds.
Third down and 1. Wow, 16 on the run. 3rd and 1. That's just an ugly pile of nothing right there. It'll be 4th and 1, and now they got to maybe kick.
I actually agree with the call. You've got a great running quarterback with Staubach. I actually agree with the call. It didn't work, but I agree with the call.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that's a lot better versus that. Here's Whitby. Oh, they move. They're going to pin them deep.
Yeah.
If they pin them deep, they're going to have to do it again. And, of all the times to move early, we'll pick it again. Now that one was on the 1-yard line. And Whitby, okay, not bad here to the 9. It turned out to be an 8-yard penalty. So it'll be first down and 10 for New England. Brady just gets right over him. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, 14 to 9. Brady.
Third down.
3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8. Brady to throw, and it's caught by Gibbons. Not enough. It'll be 4th down and 1, and now they're going to kick. Big stop by Dallas. Very big stop. Now they have, let's see what they do. On the punt return, and Cliff Harris to the 46. 1st and 10 for Dallas now. 10 minutes to go here. Slovick.
2nd down.
Being a 1, it'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Slovick. And there's going to be a flag. And it'll be 2nd and 14.
Well, Dallas is its own worst enemy right now.
Oh, it is. It is tough. 2nd down. Slovick.
3rd down.
3rd down and 9. So 3rd and 9. Slovick to throw. Slovick. And it's incomplete. They have 9 penalties today for Dallas. Remember this 3 games in a row, Aaron, and listen, and this is the game we thought would happen. That's happening right now. Right now, New England has a 5-point lead, so they love this type of game now. It'll be 1st and 10. I'm just waiting for a long line break or a touchdown or a throw that goes deep. That's what I'm waiting for. 2nd and 11. If you can't keep New England down like this for a long time.
3rd down.
Kevin Falk. It'll be 3rd and 3. Halfway through the 3rd. Brady, the ball, 1st down. We're going to keep the chains moving and the clock running here. 1st down and 10. Brady, the
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 7. Larry Cole with the stop. Brady, it's incomplete there. 3rd down and 7. So Brady again. Brady to throw, and it's
4th down. Injury.
It'll be 4th and 1. There's an injury, or first one. Herb Adderley is down, and it's a good thing it's 4th and 1 because he has an interception today. Richmond Flowers will come in. Here's Walter. Walter to kick. High and deep. And it'll be 1st down and 10. 1st and 10. Slovick. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Under 5 minutes. Slovick. Dwayne Thomas through the middle. Thomas first down. First down, and then they stall in the middle of the field.
Great run. Run.
Oh, what a run. What a great run. He's had a couple of these. Especially on that was a good one where he got 16. Thomas loses one there, but it'll be 2nd and 11. Slovick to Williams. A little bit back. It'll be 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7. Slovick. Down, and now they got a kick. Herb Adderley will be back, and that's a big thing. Good thing they made that long run. Some time to come back, and here's Whitby, and there's the punt. This is just like we thought it would become. And a nice punt by Whitby down to the 12. Well, New England, Izzo's interception was absolutely huge. Brady to Brown.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down and 3. 2nd and 3. Brady, the blitz is on.
3rd down.
And it'll be 3rd down and 3 now. Under a minute. We're in the 3rd. Brady and Brown, nothing. It'll be 4th and 2, and now they got a punt. And 14 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Walter. Here's the kick. And it'll be to the 46. So Dallas getting room. But they're not moving the ball yet. 8 seconds. Slovick, this might be the last play. No, they'll have one more. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 2 seconds. This will be the last play, barring a penalty. And Slovick. Bullet Bob Hayes and a big 1st down. Well, it's just like a ping pong game. Punt in that 3rd quarter. 3 punts apiece. There were 6 punts in that quarter, 2 in the 1st half. And right now, so it's New England 14, Dallas 9. But do you think they can make something happen out of this drive.
If they do, it could be a game changer, especially if they get in the end zone. They got to prove to themselves too. They really do.
They have to, because right now, if you don't get in, you need to get a couple touchdowns. Not only one, but a couple, because you got to make sure that Brady, if you get 2 touchdowns, you know he's going to get one late. And right now, this team is just, I would say for Dallas, that third quarter was a very blasé quarter. Dallas would move the ball 2-3 first downs and stall at midfield. New England was caught in their own territory the whole time. New England really didn't move the ball at all. They got the first downs they needed to, so they weren't backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. But after that, it was just really a punt fest. So as we begin the fourth quarter here, first down and 10. Slovick goes down, and he's sacked. He loses 6. It'll be 2nd and 16. They might be stalling early here. Back to throw. They go.
Third down.
And he gets almost all of it back. It'll be 3rd down and 11. 3rd and 11. And he got Lance Holman. It's not going to be enough for Clark. They might go for it. I don't think they're going to kick a 50-yarder. They will go for it. 4th down and 5. Slovick to throw. Slovick looking. He's going a little deeper. And it'll be New England that'll take it. They had to go for the there. Short the punt. Yard. It'll be 2nd and 8. It was really, couldn't really do too much there. Brady.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down and 8. So 3rd and 8. Brady to throw and incomplete. It'll be 4th and 8. So 4th down and 8. Here's Walter to catch. Again, the Cowboys are knocking on the door and they refuse to come in. They're like that annoying neighbor. Keep knocking on the door and never come in. Just say what you want. Come in. And Dallas isn't doing it. 1st down and 10. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd down and 9. They go to Walt again, and here's Garrison. There's a penalty, and it's going to be holding, and that hurts. 2nd and 19. Slovick. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 19. And for New England, they just got to keep their nose out of trouble. Slovick, got it, Richardson, Monster Richardson, for 20, they needed 19, and they got 20. Oh my goodness, that could be a turning point. Let's see how this drive goes. It'll be 1st and 10, Slovick to Williams.
2nd down.
A couple yards, it'll be 2nd down and 8. 2nd and 8.
3rd
Only
down.
a gain of 2, 3rd and 6 now. A big 3rd and 6 for Dallas. That great pass, the great catch is only for field position. And 8.5 to go with it. We'll punt. And there it is, high and deep. Oh, another one inside the 20 and Brown to the 7 to the 8-yard line. Wow, I'll tell you what, 1st down, Brady.
2nd down.
That is Antoine Smith. I almost called him Emmett Smith. 2nd down and 8, halfway through the 4th quarter. Brady again, Brady, and it is caught by Gibbons and a 1st down. David Gibbons to gain of 17, and it will be 1st and 10. 7 minutes to go. Brady. Gives it Smith. Gains 3. It'll be 2nd and 6. He gains 4. 2nd down and 6. 6.5 to go. Brady. To Graham. Another 1st down. Typical Brady drive as they're trying to run out the clock. 1st down. 5:46 to go. Things are looking good.
2nd down.
And it'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd down and 8. Brady to Smith. Down he goes. It'll be 3rd and 6. Third down and 6. Brady, he'll throw, and it is incomplete. Fourth
Fourth
down.
down.
And now they got to kick Walter. Walter will punt it back for Dallas for under 5 minutes to go. In under 5 minutes, the clock will stop with every out of bounds. And won't start till the snap. Garrison, a gain of a couple, 2nd and 7. Good to go. Slovick on a 2nd down and 7. Slovick. Third down and 7. 3:29 to go. Slovick. Big 3rd and 7. Slovick, he's gonna run. Slovick gets the first down. After the Dodger living up to his name. And it'll be 1st down and 10. That was so big. They needed 7. And he got the 1st down using his legs. Roger Slovick, difference between him and Brady is he can use his legs. It'll be 1st down and 10. So 1st and 10 for Dallas. Slovick to Thomas.
2nd down.
To about the 40-yard line, 2nd down and 7.
You think they're going to pull this off? Or they're going to give now watch them get the touchdown, but you can't leave Brady a lot of time. That's the only problem.
Yeah, if they get a touchdown, that 2-point conversion is going to mean everything, whether they can get that 3-point buffer.
Yeah, we are playing with modern-day rules, everybody, in case you were wondering. We are playing, even though these teams were different eras, we had to determine the rules that everybody uses, so we just decided everybody uses modern-day rules.
So here we go. 2:07 to go. 2nd and 7. Slovick. And that's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 7. 2:03 to go. Slovick to throw, and it is incomplete. 4th down. Oh, how big this is. 4th and 7, a 2-minute warning. Well, interesting. New England has 38 yards rushing. Do you punt? Do you punt and then take all the timeouts away, but get the ball at about midfield? What do you think?
I would punt, just because no matter what, it's too far of a 4th down. I mean, I think you have to punt and rely on your defense and just try to contain Tom Brady. I think it's your only hope.
I would agree. If you take a look, 5 sacks on Roger Slovick. He lost 30 yards. And I will tell you what, look at his completions attempts. I mean, right now, that's the whole thing. You got to trust in your defense. Well, let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Dallas punts. No, they're going for it. 4th and 7, Slovick. He'll throw, and it is incomplete, and New England will take over. So New England will take over on the 40, and if they get a 1st down, it might be 2nd down and 10. I don't think Vinatieri, timeout Dallas. They'll be emptying their timeout. Brady to Smith. 3rd down. It'll be 3rd down. It would be 54 yards from here. I don't know if you try that. 3rd and 7. Brady to Smith. Oh. Now, it would be 53 yards. They might try this. They are not, and that might be the smart move. Walter, and they're going to get it down to the 50. So here's the situation. They got to go and score a touchdown. They need 85 yards and 1:27 with no timeouts. That's what Dallas needs. They're down by 5. So here comes Slovick, 1st down. Slovick will throw down the middle and incomplete.
2nd down, penalty.
Well, there's a penalty, and it is holding, and oh my goodness, it's backed up to the 8-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 17. Slovick to throw, and incomplete.
2nd down.
2nd down and 17. If New England gets the ball, they take a knee and the game's over. 2nd and 17. Motion, Staubach. The throw. Staubach is going to run it himself. He's going to get a few yards back. He's out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 8. 3rd down and 8, 1:07. Staubach to throw. Staubach will throw, and it is incomplete. And now we're down to 1 play for the game. 1 play for the game with a minute left. It'll be 4th and 8 at their own 17. They get it. They keep on going. They don't. New England wins.
Wow.
4th. Oh, this is it.
Yeah, it could be. Could be.
And here it is, 4th and 8. Staubach, he's being chased. Staubach will throw right down the middle of the field. He's got a man. It's got by Bullet Bob Hayes. Under a minute, he's out of bounds. Oh, Roger the Dodger got away.
Wow.
And he threw it to Bob Hayes. Boy, this game just changed, didn't it? And Staubach, this game just changed. This game just absolutely changed. Bullet Bob Hayes. He slipped earlier. But we got under a minute to go. 54 seconds. Dallas, can they throw another Hail Mary? They're not playing Minnesota. Staubach will run. Staubach is going to the 40 to 35 and a first down. Oh, that's big. It's going to be a first down and 10. Here comes Dallas now. No timeouts.
Wow. Think about that. I mean, Staubach was almost sacked, ran for his life, and that would have been the game if he was sacked. And here they are, 33 yards away from possibly winning the game.
Oh, that's incredible. That is incredible. Those last 2 plays. And it'll be 1st and 10 using his legs. 47 seconds. Staubach at the throw. Staubach down the middle. He's got Bambi. He's down to the 7. And over to the 8. And that's big. They got no timeouts. They got to hurry this up. But as you see, Staubach, what a throw. Staubach right there. No pressure on him this time. Right to Lance Allworth. And Lance Allworth, but they got to hurry up. 47 seconds. It's going to be about 27. No, New England calls timeout. I guess they want to get time back. Staubach first down. Incomplete. I can see that. Everybody's wondering real quick why New England would take a timeout. The reason they do that is if Dallas scores, they want every second for Tom Brady because you know Tom Brady will use every second and score. So a smart move by Belichick calling a timeout. So it'll be 2nd down and goal. Dallas has to get in. Dallas, Staubach, touchdown, Bullet Bob Hayes, a touchdown. Oh, that is big. Roger Staubach, and in the end zone, and Bill Belichick's timeout has given New England a chance. So now we got the 2-point conversion. The 2-point becomes very big because if Dallas can get the 2-pointer, that's guaranteeing overtime. If they don't, then that means that New England, 1 or 2 big passes can win the game on a field goal and have one of the best ever. Oh, they're only going for 1. They're only going for 1. And the kick is up over, and it is good. I don't know about that one. So in the back of my head, I would say I don't know.
I'm a little surprised at that.
Because that now leaves Brady open to win the game with a field goal. And there's a short kick. Here's pass on the short kick to the 32. So now New England, 1 long pass. They have 2 timeouts. They can nail a long field goal to win the game. 25 seconds. Brady, and that time, go ahead.
And now the drama's all on Tom Brady. We had all the drama and the excitement going to Staubach, but now it's all on Brady.
Now it is, and here's Brady now. Brady, this is huge. Brady, the pump fake. Oh, he's going for the field goal yardage now. He's got it to Branch. Deion Branch and out of bounds with under 20 seconds. 18 seconds. Here's Brady from the 39, would be 56 yards now. And back to throw. Brady, the pump fake. right down the middle of the field, and it's caught by Johnson. Brady's being Brady, and it's going to be a timeout. They're going to win it here. They're going to win it here. There's a flag. It's going to be missed, but there's a flag. It is a Dallas offsides. He missed it. He missed it, and he's not going to miss another one. Dallas was offsides. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is crushing. Vinatieri, this is to win it with no kickoff. This is to win it. Vinatieri, it is up. He might have missed two. He missed both. And Dallas has come out with a win in New England. Tom Brady doesn't kick field goals. And Adam Vinatieri missed two field goals under 35 yards.
My goodness, this is unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness. The guy in this year that won the Super Bowl with a kick over Carolina in the last seconds, and the 2 years earlier won the Super Bowl against the Rams with his kick, misses 2 yards, two field goals under 35 yards apiece, and Dallas moves on.
This is like, to me, this was like that tie game between the Cardinals and the Seahawks where both kickers missed field goals, and Al Michaels was like, that's impossible. That was my reaction to that. Vinatieri missing two. That's impossible.
I'm wondering if Dallas is a team of destiny. I mean, think about what they needed to win. They needed Roger Staubach to run for his life without a chicken, like a chicken without a head. And he ran around, and like a chicken without a head, he still completed a 30-yard pass to Bullet Bob Hayes. Then he scrambled for his life. He gets down on 3rd and goal, scores a touchdown, throws it right to Bob Hayes. And then New England gets it all the way down like they normally do. They miss a field goal. There's offsides. And then, okay, they're going to make this chip shot. Everybody's going to talk about how Dallas, the 2-point conversion, why they didn't go for it, all that. And what happened? New England misses the second one. So Landry's like, oh, we got out of that one. Unbelievable. Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah. The check marks needed to win a game like that. And Dallas just checked them all. Run for your life, complete a 4th down, check. Score a touchdown under, check. Have Vinatieri miss 2 field goals, check. My goodness. Oh, and
that game was just absolutely insane.
I think it was absolutely insane. I think it was just how, where was that passing? Brady was non-existent until that last series. And I understand they were trying to run the ball later in the game, but really in the third quarter, you had a couple dinks and dunks, but nothing really threatening.
Yeah, I still think it's a testament to Dallas's defense, and I thought that they were going to be the difference. And I think it was a whole bunch of things, but I think Dallas might have had a little bit of a buffer if they didn't keep committing all these penalties. They were just killing themselves with penalties.
I'm really starting to think whether Dallas is a team of destiny, because in all honesty, look
at that 0 for 2 back to back, I might add.
Yeah. Wait a second. I'm wondering, because one was a penalty. Did he miss one earlier?
You know what? You're right. He did. So one didn't count because it was a penalty.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Because he did miss that one early in the game. Actually, it was to end the half, wasn't it? Oh, geez.
Might have been. Well, let's see in the highlights. Highlights will say. Down the second quarter, missed field goal up there. Up in a go up. Go ahead to highlights.
I didn't mean to do that. I can go back into it, but go back into highlights.
Yeah, real quick. I think there it is. Oh yeah, he missed that 23-yard attempt. You want to talk about terrible day? It was the second quarter, and he missed a 23-yard attempt. He missed 20, 23, 30, and 35. Of course, there was a penalty on the 35. He was like Myra out of the whatevers.
Yeah. Everybody take a look at this. All right, this is our first bracket. We just completed it. We are going to have another game. We're going to have right after this, we're going to have the 2017 Philadelphia Eagles, the year they beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, against the 83 Raiders, the year they beat Washington in the Super Bowl. We're about to do that, but let's just take a look. I mean, we've been doing this for months. So we have sim games. So let's take a look at our future matchups. The 71 Cowboys get to play the 61 Houston Oilers, who upset the undefeated Miami Dolphins. So that ought to be good. The 07 Giants with Eli Manning will take on, look at this. They're taking on the 04 Patriots. So
these are all rivalry games.
Yeah.
All of these are rivalry games, except for the Jets in Pittsburgh.
76 Raiders with Kenny Stabler against the 58 Colts, Johnny Unitas. Then we have the 68 Jets, Joe Namath against the 75 Steelers. And then they go to the opposite side, 78 Steelers against the 06 Colts with Peyton Manning. 96 Packers with Brett Favre against, look at this, a rematch.
Yeah, I know. I looked at that immediately, and I'm like, that's a great one.
Oh, my goodness. This is going to be incredible once we get to these games. 96 Packers, 98 Broncos, 89 49ers, 64 Browns. Don't discount the Browns. They're a powerful team. Oh, look at this. Look at this defensive battle.
Yeah.
2000 Ravens, 2008 Steelers. Wow.
Yeah, and that's a nasty rivalry also, too. The Ravens and the Steelers. So we got a lot of rivalries there.
Wow.
And look at the first game. But I mean, my goodness, you just start off kaboom right there.
Yeah, we're not messing around, folks. We are messing around with these matchups.
You know, in that bracket, if Baltimore and New York win, could they play each other? That's my biggest question. Is
let's go back. Let's go back into the bracket. Who did you say you wanted to see?
Baltimore and the New York Jets. If they win, then we might have a rematch of Super Bowl III. Oh my!
Wow!
You know, New York and Baltimore have the teams to do it. They have the teams, and they're playing the teams. They can do it.
But you were talking about team of destiny. Not only is maybe the 71 Cowboys, but how about the 82 Redskins? They beat the 94 49ers. The 49ers with Steve Young had all the statistics.
Yeah.
I mean, Washington couldn't do anything, and yet somehow they won that game. So watch it end up being Washington against Dallas.
Big rivalry there. Washington and Dallas, a huge, huge rivalry.
All right, but here we are with our last game tonight, the 2017 Eagles and the 83 Raiders. I'm picking the Raiders in a squeaker. Let me see what the computer
this is going to be a great game. I've been waiting for this game for a long time. Both these, like the 83 Raiders, are a really good team. Philadelphia is a really good team. I think we're going to see a game. We might see a game for the ages. We might.
Yeah, because both defenses are just killer. Both of them.
They are, and it's raining in the Memorial Coliseum. I think it's our actual first rain game. It's our first weather game, I think.
Might be.
Marcus Allen, unbelievable. He's going to go really good. Tight ends. Take over for 1 second. I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
All right. Kai Christensen, this was a year he was the receiving leader in the league, and he's a tight end. I mean, he catches almost everything thrown to him. And then you look at the Raider defense, which is going to be pretty stacked. Howie Long and Rod Martin are rated 99. Lester Hayes and and Mike Haynes 99. Their secondary is just nuts. For Philadelphia, Fletcher Cox is at 99, and Robinson and Jenkins are. I mean, both of these are defensive powerhouses. Offensively, Carson Wentz was the starter for the majority of the season. Yes, Nick Foles came into the Super Bowl, but that was when Wentz went out hurt. But Foles is in the game if necessary, which would not be a bad thing by any means. Ertz is a fantastic tight end. So this ought to be an interesting battle. Let's take a look at let me go back to the coaches. Whoops. There's Flores. And he's going up against Doug Peterson. So I think it's going to be the Raiders by a hair.
Oh, it's anything can happen with the rain. It could be a fumble late that is the difference, but this is going to be a heck of a game. I think so. I think both teams are really, really good, and I look forward. And for those of you that say it never rains in Los Angeles, and I understand the Dodgers haven't had a rain out since 1981, and the biggest thing is watch the NFC title game between Minnesota and the Rams when it was just a mud fest all over the place. That was crazy. So it'll be first down and 10. So it does rain in LA. Marcus, Marcus Allen, and Marcus.
Second down. Out of
Second down and
bounds.
4. Second and 4. Marcus goes down. A good defensive stop by Philadelphia. People forget how good they were defensively because of what happened in the Super Bowl. Third down. Plunkett. And they're going to have to kick a big stop by Philadelphia early. Ray Guy, the only punter in the Hall of Fame. They'll kick it. Ray Guy, he went to Super Bowl 11 and had his first punt blocked. And to the 35, it'll be first down and 10. First and 10, Wentz.
Second down.
And it'll be second and 4. Wentz again to Zach Ertz and a first down up to the 49. And here come the Philadelphia Eagles. Early on, Wentz. There's a flag, and it's a delay of game. So not good there. It'll be first and 15.
We were talking about Super Bowl rematches. I mean, these are different eras, but this is a Super Bowl rematch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was Super Bowl 15. So Wentz to throw. Wentz. He's going to throw, and he's got Zach Ertz again.
Penalty.
There's another penalty on the play, and it's defensive interference. And Philadelphia is going to accept it'll be first down. First down and 10. They go to LeGarrette Blount. They got a couple yards. It'll be second and 7. Really, the 83 Raiders were untouched in the playoffs. They go to Jack Ertz and Ertz again. Ertz the tight end down to the 22 and a first down for Philadelphia. They're driving down the field. First down and 10. Wentz, they go to Clement. Gain of a couple
down, out of bounds.
Second and 8. And that's going to be a flag. It's going to be on LA. Wow, I'll tell you what, right now, a lot of flags in the very beginning of the game. Not that great. And Smith and a first down and goal. They go to the 9-yard line. First and goal. Wentz will loft it. Touchdown. And Wentz, I'll tell you what, Dallas is wishing they could have done that. Maybe a little less heartburn from last time. It is up over, and it is good. Jake Elliott. Sorry, I think Len Elliott of the Cowboys. But Jake Elliott, and it is 7-0. They go all the way down the field, and they end up scoring. That was huge. Lewis. 11. The 12. First down and 10. Plunkett. Christensen. Plunkett. There's another penalty on the play. And it's holding on LA. And the Raiders, their discipline of penalties is not that great. Plunkett. They give to Marcus Allen. Back the penalty yards. It'll be second down and 10. Second and 10. Plunkett. Incomplete.
Third down. Injury.
Third down and 10. Charlie Hanna is down. So he'll be back, and that is an offensive lineman. Third and 10. Plunkett. The other step drop, and it is incomplete. He's having trouble. It's 4th and 10. Every time he completes it, they have a holding penalty. Play guy will kick it again, high and deep. And Philadelphia to midfield. Well, I'll tell you what. Philadelphia. This is
Second down.
a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. They have a golden opportunity here to get up by 2 scores against a great team. They keep going to Zach Ertz. And it's 3rd down and 2. Hanna has recovered the left guard. 3rd and 2. And Ertz. Just like as we were talking about before the game, NFL Challenge, if you go to the tight end, it's always complete. Let's get a first down. There's a penalty. And offsetting, they got to do it again, and that hurts. That really hurts. So first down and 10. And down again. Second down and 6. Wentz. Go to Ertz.
Third down.
He has about 6 or 7 completions to him today, and he's hurt, but he'll be back. Selleck will be coming in at tight end. 3rd and 1. The play action. First down, Philadelphia is just looking very good now. First down and 10. Wentz. They go to LeGarrette.
Second down.
LeGarrette Blunt. A gain of 4. My goodness, Philadelphia is owning this first quarter. Wentz.
Third down.
It'll be 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6. Back to throw. They go to LeGarrette. A first down. It's going to be. He scores! He gets around 2 tackles. You want to talk about incredibly good starts. You know, there's no way this keeps up. But Philadelphia right now is just blowing the roof off of this play. We'll be back in 5.5 minutes on a 9-play drive. Oh, and he shanked the extra point.
Just like the Super Bowl.
Oh my. So right now, Philadelphia, let's see if that comes back to haunt them. Let's see if that does. It'll be high. Remember, people are thinking, oh, it's just 1 point, but you got to remember about the scoring in football. The way it is, it's not like the NBA when you miss a free throw in the game. I mean, we're talking about now 2 touchdowns for LA wins the game. Ties it. Plunkett.
Second down.
And that'll be Frank Hawkins, 2nd and 6. They're trying to get a first down. Plunkett incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 6. So 3rd down and 6 for Philadelphia. For LA. Barnwell with the catch up to the 43. And here come the Raiders. Their first down of the first quarter. Plunkett to Allen.
2nd down.
And it'll be 2nd and 6. One more play in this quarter here.
Third down.
3rd and 5 at the end of the first quarter. Philadelphia with 2 possessions. They just go down the field easily. LA has found their feet, but they're 3rd and 5 now. The score, Philadelphia 13, LA nothing. I don't know. I don't see how this can continue for Philadelphia like this.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know if it's a fluke, but I mean, if you're the Eagles, you absolutely take those points and cling to them because you just don't know if the Raiders are going to explode back on you. So take the points and run with it. But I mean, and look at the time of possession. I mean, 10 minutes to 4 minutes for Philadelphia's advantage.
Oh, yeah, that defense is worn down for LA. I mean, that's the thing. You can survive one quarter when you're on the field, but when you start going more and more and more, I mean, I'll tell you what, it wears on you. It really does. And you're
Look at
running.
Plunkett. He's 1 for 5.
Oh, Plunkett, what a hard day for him. And Marcus Allen, he's starting to get something going. But remember, Plunkett had a couple of receptions, but it was called back because of holding. And so Zach Ertz already with 5 receptions. He's on pace for 20 in the game. I don't know if that can hold up. Maybe it might. Who knows? Malcolm Barnwell, the only reception for LA. As we take a look, passing wise, game stats there. So punts, both LA. Philadelphia has not punted. 3rd and 5. Punted goes down, and now they got a punt. The 3rd punt of the game for LA. Ray Guy will kick. Here it is. Ray Guy. High and deep. The 21-yard line. Kenjon Barner. 1st and 10. Wentz to Blount. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Howie Long from Villanova with the stop. 2nd down and 9. Wentz. And he's got Aguilar. It'll be 1st and 10. Wentz out the pistol to Zach Ertz. His 6th reception. It'll be 2nd down and 7. 2nd and 7, Wentz. He'll throw, and it is incomplete.
3rd down.
Wow, a big 3rd down now. I'm not sure how many 3rd downs there were in the last quarter, but this is a 3rd down now for Philadelphia. 3rd down, Wentz. And it is incomplete. They finally get a stop of the Philadelphia Eagles. So let's see if Raiders can shift that momentum. Here's Jones. High and deep. And they'll go down to the 15. Here's Pruitt. 25. Donnie Jones, a 47-yard punt. Plunkett to Pruitt.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. Plunkett.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and 15. 3rd down and 15. Plunkett to the near side. He's got Barnwell.
Penalty.
There's a penalty. If that's on Philadelphia, no, it isn't. And it'll be on LA. They'll just decline that. It'll be 4th and 8. Now they got to kick that guy. Oh, they were coming, and they didn't get to him. So that guy will put it down to the 33. It'll be 1st down for Philadelphia.
Injury.
There, it'll be 2nd and 11. There's an injury on the play. And Rod Martin is down. Rod Martin should have been MVP of Super Bowl 15, but he wasn't.
I agree. The man had 3 interceptions in that Super Bowl, and Squirek had the interception a few Super Bowls later that broke the Washington's back.
Yeah, it was this team. He had the interception. So that's why, wow, Squirek will be coming in. I never realized that he was a backup. So that's even bigger. It's like, hey, you're a backup. Hey, you're playing in a Super Bowl. Hey, you have your name will be remembered forever. It's like, wow, that's like Max McGee. There he is, 58, Squirek.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and 8. So 3rd down and 8. And incomplete. They're starting to settle down with their offense. And it'll be 4th and 8. Jones will punt. Here it is. Jones will kick. High and deep. And it is through it again. He will take it first down and 10 off the fair catch. Their own 18. Plunkett.
Down.
A
Penalty.
couple second down. There's an injury. Rod Martin has recovered. Roughing the passer. I was wondering why it said 1st and 10 after the play, and it was roughing the passer, so it's now going to be a first down for LA.
Second down.
Allen up to the 41. Michael Kendricks with the stop. 2nd and 6. Halfway through the second, they go to Marcus Allen. Allen up the middle. He's going short. 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1. Plunkett. First down and 10. Plunkett to throw. They go to Hodge.
Second down.
That'll be a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6. Plunkett to Hodge.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4. Plunkett. Deep throw. He doesn't get it. And it's 4th down, and now they got a kick. So it has been a defensive stalemate here. And Ray Guy trying to punt it back. And he does to the 4-yard line. Now Philadelphia has been on the verge. If they go down and score, it might be too much.
Down.
And he gets about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. They're trying to use time. Wentz, it'll be 2nd down. Wentz to LeGarrette Brown. Oh, he's not there. It'll be 3rd and 3. 3rd down and 3. Wentz to throw. And 7 stepper. They throw, and it's incomplete.
4th down.
Through his hands, and now they got a punt. The shadow of their own goalpost. Here's Jones. Here it is, the kick. Pruitt, the fair catch. It'll be 1st down and 10. 1st and 10, Plunkett, 3 minutes. And let's see what happens. Plunkett, and he's got Branch.
Second down. Out of bounds.
Not Dion Branch, that's Cliff. And it'll be 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And it's a Marcus down. It'll be 3rd down and 1. And that'll be the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
13, LA nothing. LA really needs points. They really do. They can get away with 5 field goals. But they need points right now. What do you think?
Even if it's just a field goal, get on the board. I mean, you've actually contained the Eagles in the 2nd quarter, but you gave up two opening drives, 2 touchdowns. You basically spotted them 2 scores.
Yeah, Wentz is 2 of 6 in the 2nd quarter. He was 9 for 9 in the 1st.
And Plunkett is playing better.
Oh, much better, much better. He started out 1 of 5. He is now 5 of 6. In the 2nd quarter, he's 5 of 6. 5 of 6 versus 2 of 6. 3rd and 1. He's going to throw it. Flag football formation. He's got Dion Branch. First down. And they go for 20 yards. It'll be 1st down and 10. LA is hurrying to the line. Plunkett again. Plunkett will throw to the near side. He's got Jensen, touchdown. And just like that missed extra point is looming for the Eagles. Oh, how big that is. Plunkett. And Plunkett again. What a touchdown pass. He's 6 for his last 7, and he is playing much better. Their extra point. Barr. And it is up, over, and good. And it is now 13-7. Barr will kick now. And, well, I'll tell you what, for Philadelphia, well, hey, it is what it is. Here's Smallwood. Smallwood up to the 25, the 26. First down and 10. Wentz. He's going to try and be a Tom Brady without the interceptions. And it's incomplete.
Second down.
Second down now and 10. Carson Wentz. Wentz again, the throw. It's caught by Zach Ertz. Out of bounds, the first down. First down, a minute 14. Wentz, incomplete.
Second down.
Second and 10. And not Ertz again. My goodness, it'll be 3rd and 1. They time out here. It's 2 left. Wentz. And he gives it to Garrett Brown. He gets the first down. Out of bounds. 2 timeouts to go. We're under a minute. 57 seconds. Wentz. Garrett Brown. Garrett again to the 48.
Second down. Out of bounds.
Second down and 6. Wentz. And incomplete 3rd down.
3rd down.
You don't want it to stall here. LA can just take it in end of half at any time. Incomplete, 4th down. And they're just going to get rid of it with the 13-7 lead. Jones. High and deep. Oh, look at this. Oh, barely. And it'll be a touchback. Even so, if you get them on the 1, maybe. But now the Raiders can only take it in. Here's Muhammad again. Up to the 42. The Raiders all timeout. Calvin Muhammad, there's an injury. And Muhammad is down. Cleo Montgomery is in. Here's Plunkett now, 27 seconds. Plunkett, the brand.
Second down. Out of bounds.
They got to start going down the field here. 21 seconds. Plunkett. Back to throw. They go to Montgomery.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down and 1. Timeout LA. Plunkett, they go to Allen and a first down. Well, they got to call for one more timeout. Now they got to kick. They got to throw the Hail Mary. 2 seconds. Plunkett. He's going to try and get to the end zone. He's going to make it to the end zone. Got touchdown! They're going to take the lead at halftime. Jim Plunkett. Wow, this game absolutely changed in a space of 2 minutes.
Wow, unbelievable, unreal.
You know that feeling in the back of your head. You're saying, "Oh, I wonder about this," but you see Branch and a touchdown there, and now they got to kick the extra point in no time. Let's see if the missed extra point hurts Philadelphia. Far, and it is. Oh, it barely made it, but it made it. Halftime in LA in 2 minutes. You look at the stats, it looks like it's their half. You would have never thought Philadelphia looked unstoppable in the first half, in the first 2 drives. And now LA in the last 2 minutes, they take the lead. That's incredible.
Yeah, they did role reversals is basically what they did. Now LA's got the momentum. I mean, and they've eaten up more time of possession. I mean, because Philadelphia almost the entire first half of Philadelphia. But LA's come back. Time of possession, they're still 3 minutes behind. But look at Jim Plunkett. He was 1 for 5 in the first quarter. Now in the half, he's 12 for 17. I mean, he's completed.
That's 11 of 12.
Yeah, that's insane. He it's like a switch went off on Plunkett and he's come alive. I mean, Wentz is still throwing just fine, but I mean, that is an insane turnaround for Jim Plunkett, and he
That's
needed
like
it.
that's like his career, though. You remember his early career was the one. That's why he's not in the Hall of Fame, is because his early career was the 1 for 5, and his later career was the 11 for 12. And when you have Hall of Fame arguments about him, people are like, yeah, well, what about the 8 years where he was terrible? And then the other people are like, yeah, well, what about the 6 years when he won, I think, 2 Super Bowls? He's the only multiple Super Bowl winning quarterback that's not in the Hall of Fame.
And he won as an underdog. And one of those Super Bowls, he's an MVP.
Yeah. I mean, he was a solid quarterback. And the people that just look at, stats and say, oh, well, look at this. He has better stats as a player than Jimmy Johnson has as a coach. And Jimmy Johnson's in the Hall of Fame. So that's my Plunkett spiel right there. I could see if you were like a robot and you handed off the ball and you won Super Bowls that way. They had a very explosive. And Varner will get up. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Philadelphia. Philadelphia might have the dagger again. Here's a Jai. And a Jai to the 40. And let's see a Jai for a gain of 17. Calvin Muhammad will be back in the game for LA. 1st down and 10 for Philadelphia. Wentz.
2nd down.
And it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 9. And to LeGarrette Blount again. Blount up the middle and Blount down to the 40 to the 35. This is the Philadelphia Eagles we know. From the very beginning of the game, it'll be 1st down. The Eagles down by the missed extra point. Wentz. Intercepted by Mike Davis. Intercepted. And that, well, for Philly fans, they're like, that's the Eagles season. And Davis, oh my.
Flashbacks of Rod Martin, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, against this 83 team, yeah. So a big interception there. It'll be 1st down, Plunkett. A gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9. Philadelphia has high hopes for this team. They felt if they could get past LA, they could go deep in the tournament.
3rd down.
And it'll be 3rd and 6. 3rd down and 6. Far formation, Plunkett, and incomplete.
4th
And
down.
now the Raiders will have to punt. So it kind of reminds me of the first quarter the way this is. But the interception instead of a touchdown. Ray Guy. Great punt as usual. Darren Sproles up to the 26. And it'll be 1st and 10. Thanks to Blount. Garrett Blount up to the 40 to the 42. It'll be 1st and 10. 1st down and 10. And that's going to be on the Raiders. So it'll be 1st down and 5. Thanks to Blount.
2nd down.
2 there. It'll be 2nd down and 7. 2nd and 7. Ajay, a 1st down down to the 45. And a 1st down. So here comes Philadelphia again. They can't be wasting their opportunities. Wentz. And he tried to go, I think, to Ertz. No, to LeGarrette Blount, but it'll be 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10. Wentz. Almost intercepted. You know, it just hit me. Matt Millen and Howie Long in the same locker room together. My goodness. Not Penn State Villanova, but my goodness, just the characters. The throw, and it's incomplete. It's 4th down now. And there's no way they're going to kick. Well, they are going to kick a 62-yarder. Let's see if he can hit this. It might be good. It might be good. It is good from 62 yards. Jake Elliott from 62 yards. Oh, what a gutsy gamble. If he doesn't make that, I guess they're figuring the Raiders were only a 2-minute wonder and that they can't move the ball and give them it at midfield, and Philadelphia's moving the ball. But they rolled the dice, and, well, it came up steak eyes, and they hit the 62-yard field goal right there. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I got to see what his long was in real life. Did he hit a 62-yarder? Let's see. I'm looking up his stats.
I think in actual real life, didn't he beat Tampa Bay on a 62-yarder?
Well, he beat them. Yeah, he did, but I don't remember what the distance was. Let's see. His longest was 61.
Wow, they rolled the dice there.
Yeah, his longest was 61, and he hit a 62-yarder. So he did kick a 60-yarder. So that's real. That's realistic. And actually, from over 50 yards out, he was 5 for 6 in real life. So this is believable. I mean, he beat his personal best that year by 1 yard, and he needed it.
And that makes sense. It makes sense for those listening, wondering what the difference is between short and long kicks. There's different techniques. And sometimes you'll get a kicker that is like a 3-point shooter. You know, Stephen Curry in the NBA is, if you get him from 15 feet, he can't make shots, but he can hit threes. There's a different technique involved, and he's just good at the long one. It's not necessarily easier if it is shorter, as Todd Christensen with the catch there. So just so everybody knows, third down. It'll be 3rd down and 3. So 3rd and 3, LA's got to come back from that. They're down again. Plunk it, and it's incomplete. It'll be 4th and 3. So I think the missed extra point can be forgiven. For that, because that's like bonus points right there. That's absolutely is like bonus points.
Yeah, but don't dismiss it, because the score doesn't change until they get to the very end of the game and Barr kicks a field goal. Well, then Philly lost by 1.
That's true. That is true. So it'll be 1st down. Philadelphia wins.
Wow.
Mike Davis's 2nd interception. So it's Mike Davis's 2nd interception. And that is big. Mike Davis with 2 interceptions. So let's give the MVP to somebody with mediocre stats like Super Bowl 50. 1st down. Haunted. Incomplete. 2nd down. And it'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Plunkett. And it'll be 3rd down and 4. Over 6 minutes to go here. Plunkett to Allen. Allen and a 1st down. They're getting in the range for Barr. Barr not the greatest kicker that year, but he's still all right. Plunkett to Jensen. Derek Jensen. It'll be 2nd and 7. Plunkett again. Tight end and a 1st down. Here come the Raiders now. They're driving down the field. Plunkett. And that's going to be on the Eagles. And now every 5 yards is exponential when it comes to field goals. Especially with Barr, Plunkett. He only gains 1. It'll be 2nd and 4. 2nd down and 4 for the Raiders. Plunkett, incomplete, down. 3rd and 4. 3:36 to go. Plunkett to Barr. 1st down. Oh, a 1st down now. And here come the Raiders. Plunkett to throw. He's got Branch and a touchdown. My goodness, they've just come right down the field on this one. And Cliff Branch right in the end zone. Here it is. 44 yards. And now they're going to go for 1. It makes sense. That's the point. It is up and good. If you're wondering why go for 1 there instead of 2, it's because if LA makes a field goal, then Philadelphia will need a 2-point conversion. If they miss the 2 there and LA gets a field goal, Philadelphia can just score and tie it up normally with the extra point. Smallwood, and look at him through the middle. Up to the 32. So here comes Philadelphia now. Wentz, the blitz is on. Wentz will step in to Aguilar. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Lester Hayes with the stop. Wentz to the guy. And a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd down.
Out of bounds.
3rd and 3. Wentz. LeGarrette and LeGarrette a 1st down. And he gets, that's big. LeGarrette Brown a 1st down. And now The clock is running under a minute. Wentz, the blitz is on. The guard down. Another good run. A gain of 4. 2nd and 6. 6 seconds to go. Wentz. And it is deeper. And caught by Zach Ertz. Ertz's first catch in the quarter, and that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Well, early on, I thought, oh, what a dud. But this game is a game I thought it would be. At the end of 3, the 83 LA Raiders 21 and the 2017 Philadelphia Eagles 16, with Philadelphia driving. Wow. I have no words to explain the last quarter and a half.
Well, ever since the Raiders came back, they spotted Philadelphia at 13 points, and the Raiders came back. It's been a back and forth slugfest. But I tell you, I think the key for the Raiders were 2 interceptions. I mean, that really helped them, and it actually helped them get the lead. So I think their defense is giving their offense opportunities, where Philadelphia, in the first quarter, their defense was just stuffing LA, but haven't been able to do anything against them since.
Yeah, those 2 big interceptions were huge. They were really, really big, because throughout this whole quarter, Philadelphia's got the momentum back. You know, in the first quarter, they had it easy, touchdowns. It was incredible. Now they get their momentum back, and they were driving down the field, and then it was just interception. So they were very big, very, very big. But if you look at Jim Plunkett's stats, they are, I don't know, he was 1 for 5. And when you look at Plunkett in the passing stats, 1 for 5 in the first quarter. He's 19 of 24 with 3 touchdowns ever since. So that is huge. There's Mike Davis with the 2 picks. So right now I'm taking a look. Najee good with the stops, 10 of them. And right now we go to the 4th quarter with the Eagles driving. 21-16. Go to LeGarrette Brown again to the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 for the Eagles. They go to LeGarrette Brown. Get a first down. He didn't. It'll be 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1. Wentz, the play action. Wentz away. But he's still Roger Staubach, and they got to kick the field goal. It'll be 4th and 4. And there it is. I'm doing good. And it's cut it to 2. Jake Elliott. And here comes Elliott to kick off, and LA only up by 2. Montgomery, fumble, and it is LA. So, oh my. Oh, that could have been big.
Yeah, that could have been absolutely devastating.
Oh, that would absolutely be just a terrible blow, a crushing blow. First and 10, Plunkett to Hawkins.
2nd down.
3 there. It'll be 2nd and 7. 2nd down and 7. Plunkett again looking. He's going to throw it deep. He's got Bridge. And the game continues. It'll be a 1st down. Oh, his great game continues. 1st down and 10. And there's a flag. They moved. You don't want to kill their field goal hopes here. And it'll be 1st down and 15. Very big for LA now in the rain.
Hang on one second. We have somebody asking. It's Alan Griggy who's joined us.
Oh, hey, great to see you, Alan. Great to see you.
Alan. He's asking where Nick Foles is. And Alan, to let you know, Carson Wentz played and started the vast majority of the season. Then when he got hurt late that year, Wentz was out and Nick Foles came in. Yes, and he went to the Super Bowl. The way this game is set up, it's who started the majority of the year. So in this case, it's Wentz who's playing, and he's actually doing very well. But to answer your question, he wants to know who won the Cowboys Patriots game. Oh my goodness, Alan.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I don't want to say anything. Let me put it to you that way. You need to go back and watch that after we're done doing this. I'm not going to give anything away. It's beyond explanation.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't want to give anything away. That game was absolutely nuts, but it was a fantastic game, Alan. I'm not going to tell you who won, and I'm not being a jerk because I don't want to spoil anything, because the ending was like, you've got to be kidding me. So, but watch the whole game. Don't just watch the ending. You have to watch the whole game, Alan. Sorry to teach you like that, but I can't give it away.
Yeah, that game was like a work of art. Like, you got to watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
you got to see the whole thing.
You have to see the whole thing. You have to see the whole thing. All right, back to this game.
You know, that reminded me a lot of the games in the 70s. A lot of games in the 70s were like that, with a lot of turnovers and stuff like that. But that's all I'll say about that. You got to watch that game. So it'll be 2nd and 15. This is big for the Raiders. They're trying to get points. And it is Lance again to the 13 and a first down. So Los Angeles is in field goal range here. First down. Market. Richardson fumbles, and LA gets it back, though. Oh, my. Oh, my. 2 big fumbles, but 2 big recoveries. Plunkett again. They get to Allen. Allen, and down he goes. Marcus Allen, not a good game today, but they're keying all up on him, and that's why Plunkett is big. 3rd down and 7. Plunkett, Marcus Allen on the draw. He won't get enough, and the Raiders got to kick a field goal just to get that buffer to be a touchdown. Matt Barr. I think it's Chris Barr. He banked it to the right. There's a flag, though. There's a flag, and it's illegal procedure, so Chris Barr misses, and Philadelphia will take over. So they recovered 2 fumbles on that drive. We said, what a disaster if they don't score. They get down right next to the end zone, and guess what? They don't score. Unbelievable. So that is incredible. So here's Wentz. And to the near side, incomplete. 2nd down. Philadelphia down by 2. 2nd down and 10, 8.5 to go. Wentz, he'll throw. And it is caught by 6 for the first down. Penalty. Oh, there's a penalty. And it's going to be holding. And that's going to shove Philadelphia back. Oh, that's bad. It'll be 2nd and 20. Third down. Only getting 3. It'll be 3rd and 17. The clock is ticking. They can't take any more of them. Wentz to throw. Wentz, and it is incomplete. 4th down.
4th down.
4th and 17. And now Jones will have to get. There it is. So Jones out of his own end zone. Pertu. He is T3's neighbor. They got an argument last week and borrowed his lawnmower. And Pertu is now with the Raiders. It'll be 1st down and 10. Marcus is
2nd down.
They only get a yard. We're halfway through the 4th. Philadelphia needs to get the ball back, and they know it. Plunkett through the middle and incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 9. A big 3rd down and 9. Plunkett now. Plunkett. It's caught by Barnwell, and a first down to the 31. That's a couple more minutes off. 1st down and 10. Plunkett to Allen. Allen on the line, and he's finally getting a few. He got 4 there. Najee good. He's made all the tackles in this game. Allen, 3rd down. And Michael Kendricks with the stop. 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7 now. Plunkett to Barnwell. It's not enough. And here comes Chris Barr again. Here it is. Chris Barr from 41. This one is up. It is over. It looks good. And it is good. And LA has a 5-point lead. Well, here comes Philadelphia. They need a long drive to win the game. High and deep. And this one will be in the end zone. They'll take it in. Hit it on the 25. We play modern rules. First down. Wentz out of the pistol. The throw incomplete.
Second down.
It'll be second down and 10. 4:27 to go. Wentz in the gun. That's his throw. Looking. Here's Carson Wentz. He's got to run it himself, and he gets the first down. He gets the first down there using his legs.
We've seen that before with Roger Staubach. Remember
I
that
was just thinking that.
It's Roger Staubach.
So Wentz, maybe they're a team of destiny. 24-19, they give it to LeGarrette Brown. And again, 7 more. They're playing the long game on this. Looks like they want to score. No time left. Wentz and incomplete. A big 3rd and 3. Big 3rd down and 3 now. And here it is. The blitz is on. Wentz to throw. It's caught by Jeffrey in the first down to the 38. Oh, that's Ashlyn Jeffrey. And here come the Eagles. Wow, nothing there. And they'll go to, there's a penalty. An illegal block, and they're going to push them back. It'll be 1st and 20. That stops the clock. Wentz. Only gets a yard there, and it'll be the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes. It's 2nd and 19.
2-minute warning.
And really big for Philadelphia. Wow, 2 good games today. Can Philadelphia do it? I don't know. 2nd and 19. What do you think? Can Philly do it?
I think they can do it, but don't give the Raiders a whole lot of time here. I mean, I wouldn't trust Jim Plunkett with a minute left on the clock. So, I mean, it's tough. You have to score, but don't give the Raiders enough time.
Yeah, and that's a big one. It's 24-19 now. So if they score, they'll have to hit the 2.
Yeah,
and if they hit the 2, they'll feel a little bit better.
Yeah, and Plunkett's hit almost everything. I mean, he had the disastrous first quarter, but ever since then, he's hitting almost everybody.
And right now, it's going to be 2 minutes to go, 2nd and 19. Now, they're not dead if they don't get a first down. That's going to be against the Raiders. They jumped over the line, and now it's 2nd and 14. And they give the return to running the ball. That's not their best option. It's 3rd and 12, and they got to hurry. Now it's another 2-minute warning. All right, so they're going to hurry. It's okay, though. Wentz, it's out of bounds. I'd punt if I were them. I would absolutely punt. They're not going to do it. 4th down. This is not the game, but it's 4th down. Wentz, incomplete, and the Raiders take over. And they're going to need a first down to win the game. First down, Plunkett. He only gets a couple. It'll be 2nd and 8. Timeout. Timeout, Philadelphia. 2nd and 8. And it all comes down to this. 3rd down and 4. And if they make a first down, it's all over. 3rd and 4. Oh, they moved. It'll be 3rd and 9. Oh, my. If they get a 5 or 6 yard gain, oh, my goodness. 3rd and 9. Nothing. And 4th and 9, the last time out. Let's see what happens here. High and deep, and it'll be down at the 9. So Philadelphia's 91 yards away. They're going to need one of those long gainers. They got no timeouts, 1 minute and 7 seconds left.
So Carson Wentz has to pull a John Elway.
He has to. And this time he wins. They don't have to have Rich Carlos missing a field goal in overtime. Wentz, and that'll be on. But there is a penalty on a play. And, well, that takes 6 seconds off. It might not seem much. But that's 1/10 of the game clock here. Here's Wentz. And he goes down. They got no timeouts. It'll be 2nd and 11. Remember the Hail Mary thrown by L.A. at the end of the half. That's the difference.
Now, Lyle Alzado with a huge sack.
Oh, that is big. Down to 41, 40, 39. Clock is ticking. The Eagles move. They got to do this twice, whatever it is. And it's going to be incomplete.
Penalty.
And it'll be third down. They're going to accept. They want the yards. Instead of the down throw necessary. 35 seconds to go. Wentz, and it is caught by Ertz, and Ertz gets a lot. And a first down. So back Ertz to gain a 30. 28 seconds to go. Wentz to throw. Wentz is looking, and Wentz goes down. They might not have enough time to get this off. They got 9 seconds to go. They got to just throw a Hail Mary now. Wentz on the last play. They're just going to throw a Hail Mary. It's going to be over, and it is caught by Aguilar. Out of bounds. Do they have time? Do they have time? There's a penalty. There's another penalty. It's interference, and there's 2 seconds to go. So they're going to have a chance. They're going to have a chance. Here's Wentz. Wentz will go. Wentz will go. He's going to throw. They're going to make it to the end zone. It's a coin flip. It is incomplete, and the game's over. The game is over, and LA has survived 24-19. Oh, my, as LA, what a game they played. What a game. Incredible. As the LA Raiders.
That was a good game.
That was a great one. Almost blew it in the end with a penalty. If that was a face mask, that would have made all the difference. But what a game, though.
Even if there was no time on the clock, that was defensive. That was a defensive penalty. So they would have one free play. So
it would have been a penalty play, yeah.
Yeah, either way. But both of these games were the expectations everybody had were fulfilled. They absolutely were. Both of these games were great.
This was a little bit of a late. This was almost like Jim Plunkett's career. This game. This was a late bloomer. It was ugly in the beginning, struggling to find himself. But once they got hot, and they won the game.
You know,
so
the great thing. I was just going to say the great thing about this game was. These were the 2 middle seeds in both of these games. It was 15 against 16, both of them. So that makes sense that's why the game was that close. Blunt had 108 yards. Marcus Allen only had 38. He got stuffed, and yet the Raiders won.
It's hard to believe. Look at Plunkett's numbers real quick here. It is hard to believe. 1 for 5 means he was 25 of 32 in the rest of the game with 3 touchdowns, 25 of 32 in the last 3 quarters. And most of the incompletions were in the fourth quarter. My goodness, what a performance. If I had to pick an MVP for the first round of all the 32 games, I think in that game I think in this one I'd probably pick him because of the nature of what he did.
I agree. I think that makes sense. He would be the one to go to. But now we can take a look at the bracket. Oops, go back. And now we can see who's playing who in this. So look at the Raiders get to play next week. Wow. Look who the Raiders get to play. 85 Bears, top seed in this bracket.
When they played in 1984, that game was a brutal, brutal football game. A brutal, brutal football game. Oh, my goodness. And, yeah, look at the next matchup. Oh, you want to talk about
Washington, Dallas.
Oh, bitter rivals. Oh, we have a lot of really good matchups. Green Bay and New England, Denver and the greatest show on turf. Oh, my goodness.
Elway against Warner. And look, San Francisco against San Francisco.
We got a derby. Yeah, we got a derby. In England, the same city versus the same city is called a derby.
Wow.
So we got a derby, and that'll be
It's the only one we have in this bracket. It's the only one we have in the second round is 81 and 84 San Francisco. Wow.
We could have 92 and 93 Dallas.
We could. Yeah.
We could. 84 and 81 is going to be unique because those are 2 different teams. for a lot of the teams are different, because 84 is when they really started. They had a lot of journeymen on the 81 team, and the NFL was down that year. They were in that trying to figure each other out. The main dynasties were old and they were done. And in the AFC, you had the Chargers and the Bengals that were finally coming to the top. And in 81 there, and in 81, you had the Atlanta Falcons, who were really good, who could have won the Super Bowl the year earlier. You had San Francisco. It was kind of like one of those weird years in the NFL where there was a ton of parity. And the Steelers were injured, so they couldn't get their dynasty going. They were getting older. And Dallas, Roger Staubach was gone. They had Danny White, and he was, Dallas was a little bit older there. But when you take a look at those two teams, you're going to have familiarity, but you're also going to have a little bit of difference. You're going to have differences.
You know what? The two games that I think are going to be incredible are the 2016 Patriots and the 91 Washington. I think that game's going to be nuts. And I think the 82 Washington, 77 Dallas is going to be nuts. But, yeah, I think the Chicago-LA game, both those teams, regardless who wins, they're going to just beat the living blankety-blank out of each other.
Yeah, and we kind of got rid of all the fluff in the first round. All those teams that were maybe ranked high or low, that maybe didn't have the tools to win it all. Both Miami teams are gone because they're, the running games. The running games are very solid and very powerful, but their passing games were almost non-existent. But you also have, so we're really going to see some really even and close matchups. And I think the home field is really going to play a big deal in this. And Dallas is on the road for Dallas is at home for 92. Dallas is on the road for 93. And Dallas is at home for 77. So I think you could see a few Dallas go through. I think it's going to come down to a lot of home field advantage, because we got a lot of the teams. We just went out, kind of filtered through, and these teams are legit, except for maybe 1982 Washington, which got their butt kicked and they won the game in overtime. You might be on mute.
Yeah, that Washington game was painful. But it was just like at the very end, it's like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? They actually have a shot of winning this game, and it comes down to Mosley kicking a field goal on the last play, and he pulled it off. Yeah, that game was just like painful to do, but in the end, it was like, you've got to be kidding me. Washington's going to win this? I still can't get over that. But Chris, it's 1:22 in the morning. I know it's 1:22 in the afternoon there, but I'm going to sign off.
We're an hour behind, so it's 12:22. So, well, not an hour behind, but that's the way
I know what
it
you
used
mean.
to be the switch.
I know what you meant. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to thank you very much. I love doing it.
Thanks for joining in. And round 2 coming to a YouTube channel near you, I suppose. Chris, thanks for joining us again.
All right. Definitely have a great day. And remember, statistic-wise, we're halfway through the tournament.
Yeah.
Halfway through. We're 50% through.
I hope we finish it.
Well, first round, think about, and you got a 6-stage tournament. First round, it's like the NCAA tournament, same number of teams. First round is always just survival. How do teams look? Survive and move on. You can't see. But as we move on rounds, you start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You start to see the trophy come into effect. And then you start to get really intriguing matchups of teams that have proved themselves. So it's just not us making the rankings. It's the teams knocking themselves out.
Right.
So as you go 2 and 3 rounds, these are going to be some accomplished teams that are bringing a lot to the table. And it's really, really going to be intriguing.
Well, if we keep doing double headers, we'll be through round 2 in 8 weeks, which is basically 2 months.
Yeah.
All right, Chris.
It's 16 weeks. 4 months.
Lord. All right, Chris, thanks for joining in again. We'll catch up with you next time.
All right. Have a great day, and I'll definitely talk to you later.
All right. Take care.